Hello, all of you. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to discuss about some basic concepts of chemistry. Some basic concepts of chemistry. If you are the beginner of chemistry, if you are the beginners, if you are just trying to understand what is chemistry and the basic concepts of chemistry, then today I'm going to discuss about some terms. You start the basic concepts of chemistry with an atom, concept of an atom. What is an atom? Have you ever seen gold? Have you ever seen a piece of gold? Definitely, I think you have seen the gold. Gold is represented by AU in chemistry. What do you think about the gold? Is the gold element or compound? Definitely, you know about it. I think this is an element. This is not the compound because gold is a pure substance. It is composed of only single kind of things. It doesn't have next another thing, so it is an element. If you cut gold into small piece and small piece, small and small into very small one, then very smallest particle, then you get it an atom of gold, an atom of gold. So uh, an atom is that kind of smallest particle of an element which take part in the chemical reaction. Now, if gold take part in any chemical reaction, then an atom of gold take part in the chemical reaction. And an element is also represented by AU, symbol AU, and an atom is also represented by AU. Element and an atom have got same symbol, same symbol. So definitely you got it. For example, if you have iron, a piece of iron, if you have a pure iron, if you have a pure iron, it is an example of element. So iron is an example of element. And if you get smallest particle, smallest piece of smallest piece of iron, then you get iron atom. Okay. Iron element iron can also be represented by Fe. Similarly, atom iron also is represented by Fe. They have got similar symbol. So both of them are pure substance. So element is the big substance, and the smallest particle of that element is called an atom. I think you knew about the concept of an atom. So what is an atom? An atom is the smallest particle of an atom is the smallest particle of an element. So an atom is the smallest particle of an element is called an atom, which take part in chemical reaction, So the term an atom is coined by is given by John Dalton. Whenever you say an element reacts with something, then you represent by the symbol, and you can easily understand that actually the atom of and that of an atom of that element combines in the reaction. You can easily understand that atom and element are related. In the periodic table, you can see different kinds of element like hydrogen. It is symbolized by H, like oxygen O, and sodium Na. Similarly, iron Fe. There are lots of element in the periodic table. These all are the element, and these element have got smallest particle called atom, hydrogen atom, oxygen atom, sodium atom, iron atom, like that, and they all are symbolized by the symbols. These symbols represents element as well as an atom. For example, if somebody says that you have a piece of sodium, then what do you think about? It's an element or it's an atom? So definitely a piece of sodium represents the element, while if you cut it into smallest piece and smallest particle, that represents an atom of sodium. But when you react sodium with any other substance, then actually an atom of sodium start to react. So reaction occurs in atomic scale. Atom reacts to each other. So I think you are a little bit clear about the concept of an atom. And now you need to talk about molecule. So many students are confused about molecule. To understand the molecule, first of all, you should know about the compound. Do you know about compound? Compounds are the substance which are formed by the combination of different kinds of atoms. So compounds are formed by different atoms. Different atoms are similar atoms in a fixed ratio. By number. Fixed ratio by number or mass. So a compound is the substance which is formed by different atom or similar atoms in a fixed ratio by number or mass. For example, if you know water, if you just represent water by H2O, then you easily understand that this is the example of a compound, because you know this is formed by 2 hydrogen is to 1 oxygen. So definitely 2:1 is the ratio by atoms in water. So hydrogen and oxygen are combining in the ratio of 2:1. So water is an example of what? Compound. So if you know the compound, like different kinds of compound like carbon dioxide, similarly sodium chloride, these all are the examples of compounds. And the smallest particle of the compounds are represented by molecule. So what is the molecule? Molecule is the smallest particle of the compound. The smallest particle of the compound which have independent existence. Independent existence means it can easily react it as a molecule. For example, if you have water is compound, and if you have molecule of water, these both are represented by S2O. So compound is the bigger thing, and the smallest thing of that compound is surely molecule. And when you react compound with another thing, then definitely they reacts by the molecules. So when you react element with other, then their atom take part in the chemical reaction of that element. And when you react compound in the reaction, when you take compound in the reaction, then definitely molecule take part in the reaction. Okay, suppose let us conclude the concept here. For example, if you have water is the example of what? Compound. Does it have an atom or molecule? Surely it has got a molecule. So definitely you knew the concept of an atom and molecule. And similarly compound and the element. So in today's video I talk about the atom and element, simply concept about it. So if you like my video, then you subscribe my channel. I'm discussing about some basic concepts of chemistry day by day. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you everybody.